We just passed June, middle of June, and we're getting into the summer season. Summer season for me meant camping, drinking, partying. Even as I started to have my own family and build that life, it was weekends with friends, weekends with family, just cottage, camping, social life, drinking, and more drinking. It was very hard to put that away, and going into my third summer without, I've definitely created some tools for myself that I didn't have before. I didn't know that I could not drink in those environments, and it's there's a lot of pressure, and in the beginning I'm more worried about what everybody else is thinking. I'm more worried about not accepting the the offer because I'm so used to having that and giving that. My turn to buy the round and everything. It just becomes awkward. The biggest thing was the awkwardness because I felt that I should have been participating more. I felt that I needed to accept and be polite and engage. And I felt it was being rude to say no all the time to the offers and hosting, all the things that I thought were true. And then you don't care anymore. Not about people, but you just don't care if you're not drinking. You don't care if you're not engaging in whatever everyone around you's doing because you get to a point where you feel good about your decision. You feel confident about what you decided to do and what you're all about. If you don't want to be a drinker, if you don't want to be a partier, if you don't want to anything, if you don't want to, or you do want to, like it, once you have the confidence behind the decision that you've made, it's a whole lot easier. I can go into a moment and into a position and I can have whatever I want to have to drink and not feel like I have to have alcohol and not feel like I'm going to miss out. It took a bit to get there. It was a lot to get rid of the habits that surrounded the things I was used to doing once it got nice out, once it was summertime. But once you create those tools for yourself, once you have those habits, once you have that routine, and you have whether it's the special mug with whatever you want in it, or it's just people around you that support your decision, it becomes a whole lot easier. If you're just starting this journey, if you're deciding that you want to take that break or you want to not drink or do whatever anymore, just stick with it because the hardest part, the beginning, you'll get through it, and if you want to go back because you feel you can handle that, while most would argue that's not a good idea, you'll at least have the tools behind you to not drink or not do that next time, right? If you know how you handle yourself in a moment without it, then you can be a lot more prepared. Have a good week.